Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Alright, I got 4 really large agate nodules we're going to cut today. These are from Mozambique. They're called Swazi or Swazi Agates. Swazi's easier to say, I'm just going to call them Swazi. Alright, so we got these Swazi Agates we're going to cut today. I'm hoping they're flat enough I can get them on the 6-inch saw. And I'll cut kind of back behind this open face here. This one's going to be a little harder to cut. It's got a big face on it here, broken off. And then look at that. You know that's going to be gorgeous. I'm thinking this side is a little bit thinner and might actually be the only side I can cut on this 6-inch saw. So I might cut the heel off on that end just to see what this is going to look like. If I get it out there and doesn't look like it'll work on the 6-inch saw, I'll flip over to the 10 on this one and cut it. All right. Next up, we got another broken nodule. It's a shame it's all broken like that, but you got a little open window on the bottom, and this big broken face and a little piece of missing up here and here. So unfortunately, since this is the biggest broken window, I need to cut, kind of parallel to that if I want to get a decent cut out of this. It's either that or try to cut it diagonal, and then I get a weird cut. I don't see much pattern in this break or that break, so I'm going to try to cut it parallel through the biggest part of the stone back behind that broken face. All right, last up, another flat one. Again, well, at least this one only has the one window. I'd rather have cut this one long ways, but I don't want to cut through that. So for now, I'm just going to cut a heel off on this end and see what it looks like. That way, I can determine whether or not I want to slab it in the future. All right, so let's get these out on the saw or saws. Get these cut open and see what's on the inside. I'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. All right, well, I decided to ignore these little windows and just cut this heel off. And let's see what we're dealing with. So, all right, gorgeous color. Does have a fracture right through here. Got some waterline, lighter colors, darker colors. This agate in this area is famous for this kind of a dark red like that. Let's look at this side. All right, so it's got a fracture going here and here. Oh, so it's got a lot of fractures. This side I might just throw in the tumbler, but this side, the fracture goes really deep. I'm not sure about this one, what that one is. So I probably won't cut this anymore. It might look really nice polished though, so probably polish that up. All right. Next up, so this one had that broken face, and I kind of wanted to cut back behind where it was broken and faced, which I did. Let's see how it came out. Huh. It's a little light and faint, but it's got nice banding and pattern. I like that light color, and that quartz pocket's really pretty looking in this stone. I don't see any fractures. Full pattern. Little fracture right there. Some little ones on the edge coming in. That's about it. Nothing in the middle. So, good candidate for polishing. Got some tubes or something on the edge here too. All around it, really. All right, let's look at the other side. Again, that little quartz pocket's pretty. It's got some good banding around it. Again, I don't see any major fractures in this. Wow, that is nice. Little chip right here. All right, yeah. Good candidate for polishing. That is a pretty stone. And it's also a decent size. Okay. 2 left. All right, so this one, I kind of cut just that chipped end off. I kind of wanted to see what I was dealing with and determine whether or not I wanted to possibly slab this one. It's got a good shape. Let's take a look, see what it looks like. Wow, that is beautiful actually. It does got a little bit of chipping or fractures coming in from the edge, it looks like. Underneath. Well, maybe it's not, I can't tell for sure. But look at that pattern and color. Then you got waterline in the tail end. This is actually thick enough I could get a slab off of that. And then I just have this piece I could throw in a tumbler. Let's look at this big half. Wow, and that's going to be translucent, so those bands are going to pop a little more if I cut these in the slabs. Yeah, all right, well, this half for sure, I'm going to cut at least a few slabs off of this, as long as it doesn't start to fracture on the inside. I think I'll slab this up for cabochons because I love that shape. This side, I don't know, I might leave this as a heel and just polish this. Oh, that is actually a really good stone. And I don't see anything that would indicate it's got any fractures in it. And it's going to get bigger as it goes this way. Up till about here, and then it'll start to get back to this size on this end. All right. That'll make some nice cabs. All right, last one up. This one I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to cut this side on that 6-inch saw. And I still haven't replaced the blade on the 10-inch. I've got new blades for it. The blade that's on the 10-inch right now, though, it's pretty aggressive, and I didn't want to chew up a bunch of this stone with that blade. So I opted to go ahead and just try to cut this off on this end, and I actually got a pretty good cut on it. So this is still thick enough I could do something with it. Let's see how it came out. All right, it's a little faint, but love the colors and the bands and the tubes or pots or whatever that is around this. That's really nice. It does have that little chip. Yeah, and a weird cut from the saw because of the way I had to cut it to get this thick stone in there. I don't know, I might actually slab this. At least back until I got a nice heel that I could polish. Get a few slabs out of that. That's pretty cool looking. And it might get better as I go that other direction. Looks like it might. Yeah, definitely at some point when I get a bigger saw running, I'm going to slab this side. All right, very cool. All right, last stone in this video. So I want to thank everybody for watching. You know the routine, hit the like or dislike, drop me a comment, tell me why, and if you like these videos and you want to see more, if you haven't already, please consider hitting subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.